Edie from Clean Slate Credit Services. So listen, a lot of our real estate and mortgage friends ask us what we do to improve somebody's score. And you know, that's a pretty common question, so I want to address that in this video. How do we improve a credit score? Well, if you'll remember this, it's basically two main components of your score. The biggest part of your score is going to be your payment history. And of course, that's what we go after when we bring you over into our services. We audit your credit report. We go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. We look for any inaccuracies and discrepancies that we can go after and challenge to get those things removed. So we work on cleaning up somebody's credit that direction, and you know these can be some bankruptcies and foreclosures and short sales and medical collections and regular collections and repossessions and all kinds of terrible stuff. So that can be on your credit report, and you know what? It doesn't scare us. Really and truly, you'd just be amazed at what we've seen, and we'd be amazed at what we've seen come off. So I'm not scared by anybody's credit report anymore. I used to be when they'd send us over something and it was like 5 pages of stuff, but I don't worry about it anymore. I just know that the process works, the legal process, we go after it, and we keep going after it till it comes off. So that part, boom, that's how we do that. Now, secondly, we need to talk about positive credit and your current credit accounts. So again, your credit score is based on a couple of different things, but several different things. Your main thing that it's going to be composed of is your payment history and your credit accounts. So those are the two biggies that we work on. The other stuff is the number of inquiries, the mix of credit you have. You know, those we work on as well. But the really big things that need focus is your history and your credit accounts. So my first question to people when they come over to us is, well, okay, what does your current credit situation look like? Do you have any credit cards? That's really important. The credit bureaus look at credit cards and your behavior with credit cards, and they reward you that way. So if your credit cards are maxed out, you're going to get penalized. So if you have credit cards, we're going to counsel you to bring those credit card balances down. We need to get you to get them actually below 30%, because I bet you didn't know this. If your balances are at 50% or higher, and even if you're making all those payments on time, you're still going to be getting penalized with your score. But you didn't know that. Your payments are on time, and you're still getting docked on your score. The reason why? The balances are too high, and banks are very uncomfortable with that. So we want to keep the banks happy so they'll give us their money. So in order to do that, we got to show that we're very responsible with credit. And here's the proof of that. You've got this beautiful line of credit. It's at 30% or below the high credit limit, and you're making all of your payments on time. So you have to show some activity. So remember this part. On your credit cards, if you have them, you need low balances and you need activity. So that means no zero accounts, no closing things out. Keep a small balance on there. You know, charge on them occasionally. Actually charge on them monthly and make payments monthly. That's going to do a lot to be reported to the bureaus to start building your score. Now, what happens if you used to have credit cards but you don't anymore because, you know, all this stuff happened and then the credit cards went away and they turned into collections, and that's what we're working on getting removed? Well, you know what? You're going to need new credit. Well, we've got a great source that we have found. It's called Members Only Art. And they will pull your credit report and they will grant you a line of credit. Now, they pull your credit report to see where you're at and to see how much credit they'll grant you. As little as $700 to as much as $5,000. It just depends on what your credit report looks like. But so far, they are approving everybody that we've sent over there. Not only are they approving them, they'll report you to 2 of the 3 bureaus. So that means your mid-score, which is what you need to get a loan, is going to go up. So this is really, really important. They are going to grant you an open, unsecured, revolving line of credit, and that is going to get reported to the credit bureaus. Now you have some real credit that's being reported to the bureaus that's going to really help you increase your score. And so, to summarize, just remember, we're working on auditing your credit report, finding everything that is negatively affecting your score, and working at going after that and getting that thing removed from your credit report. We are also going to help you build positive credit. Very, very important. So make sure that your positive credit looks good. Make sure you've got low balances, you're making your payments on time, and if you don't have it, go over to Members Only Art and get yourself some positive credit and get it reporting now. Okay? So I hope that helps answer questions, and if you have any more, be sure and let us know, all right? We'll talk to you